You're listening to The Dana Show.
It's now that time of the week to open up Dana's big mailbag of hate.
Yes, it is that time of the week where I can cash in all of your hate and do one of two things. Either you're buying my scotch or I'll be making a donation to a conservative cause. Thank you so much for your hate mail. And as you know, these are real emails of hatred written by people who are just functionally disturbed. And of course, we read them. I read them in a dramatic voice. Because let's just be honest, that's how they talk. We all know that's how they probably talk in real life. Real emails read with a dramatic voice. I also include hate tweets, after which we're going to go to the phones. 866-455-9797. All right, first up, a delightful woman named Jessica Naomi on Twitter yesterday wrote me mostly in caps lock. I get a lot of hate mail that's in caps lock, as if somehow the haters are trying to convey to me how much they hate by their inability to find that little key right above shift. Right there. It's right there on the left. I'm looking at mine right now. All I got to do is hit it once. The only people who use caps lock are stupid people and the elderly, who are not stupid. They just do it because they want everyone to see them and hear them better. No, I'm saying this because all of the elderly people in my family, when they finally get the internet, it's all caps lock. It is all caps lock. And if I say something, they yell at me in caps lock about how they need it to be caps lock so people can hear them. I don't know. All right. I'm not arguing with my great aunties here. Okay. All right. Moving on. So Jessica Naomi was on Twitter. She is a friend of the caps lock. And she is so angry. She was so angry at me because I condemned the people who were really trying to incite a lot of stuff against Family Research Council. Now, keep in mind, I don't believe that what happened, I don't believe that Corkins fellow who shot up FRC, I don't think that was a hate crime. I hate the phrase hate crime. I am sure as hell not going to borrow the language of the left after railing against it for so long. Although I do think it's fun occasionally. I like using it against them as a rhetorical device because it's fun. But I'm not going to adopt their language for this. I don't believe in the phrase hate crime. That's redundant. It's a crime. All crimes are done with hate. No one says, I shot that person because I loved them so much. No one says that. No one said, you know what? I carjacked them because I like them. No one does it. All crimes are born of hate.
I stole your wallet because I love you so much.
I love you so much. I decided to cut you.
I cut you. I cut
you with love. That was a love punch. So let's establish that. It's a crime. I don't like promoting one group over another before the law because I think that's unconstitutional. I don't care who it is. It's a crime. Now, was the guy motivated by FRC's politics? Oh, yeah. I mean, you don't open fire after saying, I disagree with your politics and witnesses hear you and it not be because of their politics. So, yes, their religious beliefs and their politics that's what he had said when he opened fire. But it's not a hate crime. It's a crime. Now, this is what Jessica Naomi, Ms. Caps Locks, wrote on the Twitters. Are you ready? Here we go. Who cares what gay basher, tyrannical theocrat Dana Loesch spews? Let her shove her kill of gays Bible down her throat and choke on it. Jessica Naomi. I don't own a Quran, so I don't have a kill gays Bible. Oh, ba-dum-bum. And if I am going to choke on a religious book, if I'm going to choke on a Bible, can we make it the Gideon size, like the ones that they hand out at school? Those are smaller. The petite Bibles, that might be a little bit more easier than like the full size, Bibles that you can. I'm just, working this out here. I'm looking at, the particulars. Now, it's important to note that she emphasized the rat in theocrat. Just want to say that. She also writes, caps lock, I do not tolerate in gay bashing Jesus freaks like you, Dana Loesch, and I do not need in Jesus freaks to tolerate me. And then I immediately thought of redoing Rick James And instead of saying super freak, Jesus freak. She's Jesus freaking. Ow. That's what my first thought. It's, it's fun. Jesus can be funky. Come on. So I just want to point out, consider this a pro tip. Let's not talk about tolerance while telling other people to choke on things. I'm just going to say that. And also, let's not talk about gay bashing when you support the president who endorsed Morsi, the Muslim Brotherhood, or Morsi, the Muslim Brotherhood candidate in Egypt, whose supporters and surrogates are now nailing dissenters to trees or things. They're nailing them to wood. They're nailing them to buildings. Oh, yes, Sky News reported this, by the way. An August 9th report, El Balad, a widely read Egyptian website, gives the details about how thousands of the Muslim Brotherhood supporters attacked 6 October Media's facilities. These are dissenters. They beat Khalid Saleha, the chief editor of the privately owned secular Yoram 7 newspaper. They terrorized the employees. They were locking the doors on folks. And they crucified opposing Egyptian President Mohamed Morsi. They went and crucified opposition and dissenters naked on trees in front of the presidential palace while abusing others. Our administration endorsed that. Yay! And Muslim Brotherhood rules that simply being gay means you have to die. Capital punishment is the offense for that. So before you sit here and start screaming at me that because I believe in, I'm a Christian, so shocker, I believe in, godly marriage and traditional marriage as outlined in the Bible. Doesn't mean I hate people. I'm just not going to modify my faith for people. Doesn't mean I can't like you. We're just going to be different on that. So before you come at me with that crap, you voted to enable that happening in Egypt. Yeah, so step off. All right, moving on. I have another one. Someone else. This is WG. Tells me, yeah, you should shove Chick-fil-A dead fried chickens down your throats and choke on them with your Jesus freak Kool-Aid. What is up with eating things, choking on things, and Jesus freaks? These are all hate tweets. Now, Darren is a hate mailer who every now and then he writes. Usually it's just one line. He was really upset because he heard me say that I like Erasure. And Kevin makes a lot of fun of me because I like Erasure. Now, of course, one of the guys in Erasure is gay. Who cares? I want to listen to your music. Do I have to submit a card? Is there a litmus test that says we all have to agree on everything before I can eat your food or buy your product or listen to your music? Who's the fascist? Jeez. Yes.
Really quick, if you were any of those things, you wouldn't be listening to Erasure.
Right. Exactly. I own a lot of their music. I'm just going to say it.
I'm just saying, if you were that close-minded,
so
you would be like,
Darren is mad at me because I said I liked Erasure, and apparently I'm not. He holds the gate for Erasure. He emails, Dana, I heard you say that you love Erasure. You are a horrible person. Andy Bell is gay. You don't get to like Erasure. They hate you. They hate everything you stand for. Listen to your redneck metal, you cluxer, and burn in hell. Darren. That is a for real email. I think it's probably my favorite. And he created a new term, a cluxer. Cluxer. So, wait, it's racist too? I don't understand. I'm all confused. There's too many stereotypes. I still have more hate mail. There's too many stereotypes. I don't understand. Let me score. This is Sherry's email. And then we'll go to break. And then we'll get calls. Sherry writes, and this is about the SEALs. Excuse me? Like, who starts an email like that? Excuse me? How can you say Media Matters slam all SEALs when they were talking about the dishonest ones who are attacking President Obama? What a hatefully lying person you are. These SEALs are hatefully attacking President Obama over things that are out of his control. National security leaks? Whatever? Obama killed bin Laden. He doesn't need to take lectures from people with no foreign policy experience. You're just that Obama got bin Laden when your guy let him go. You are pathetic. Sherry. A couple things. They're dishonest because they said that there were national security leaks, but yet Democrat Senator Dianne Feinstein said there are national security leaks and they're coming from the Obama administration. We played that video a week ago. We played it again just the other day. The SEALs aren't being hateful. They're disagreeing. Dissent does not equal hate. It does not equal bigotry. It is dissent, you hyperbolic drama queen. Stop it. That may have been slightly redundant. Barack Obama was able to get bin Laden, and I'm so glad that he gave the order finally after sleeping on it. He was able to get Osama bin Laden because we had brave men and women who, as the saying goes, are ready to do rough things at night so you can sleep soundly in your bed. And he was able to do it because of information gleaned from waterboarding and enhanced interrogation tactics, which led to the discovery of bin Laden's location. And no, I don't know who my guy is supposed to be, but it was Bill Clinton who had Osama bin Laden in his crosshairs and walked away. You're welcome. My gosh. All right, quick break. Your calls when we return. 866-455-9797. Don't go anywhere.